3 inmates have died in clashes between prisoners and guards at St Albans Prison there. Warders reacted after they allegedly attacked by prisoners. The St Albans Prison in Port Elizabeth is now under lockdown. All right, in fact, I think we have Lerato Thipa, our reporter, there on the scene to give us an update of what's been happening there during the course of this day. Let's cross to her now live. Lerato, thanks for joining us. It's an incredible story. Tell us what we know. I believe there have been 3 fatalities and as many as 26 injured.
I think a very sad start to Boxing Day in Port Elizabeth. Yes, it has been confirmed. A few minutes ago, I spoke to the Deputy Communications Director for the Department of Correctional Services, Mr. Logan Maestri, and he confirmed that 3 inmates have died. A total of 25 inmates are injured, and 5 people from the prison officials have been injured as well, but definitely confirmed 3 inmates have died. It is alleged that earlier this morning during breakfast that inmates just took out sharp objects and attacked the prison officials, and then a fight ensued, and later on we have 3 inmates who have died. The prison is on lockdown. Visitors had been turned away until further notice, and tomorrow it's expected the various heads are going to visit St Albans Prison. So as far, that's what we have as the latest.
So it's under lockdown, but do we know where those prisoners that started the ruckus and closed themselves off in another part of the prison are? Are they still there? What's the situation?
It is still very much hush-hush about what has happened in terms of the prison warders. We spoke to people of the correctional service, and they said that they really cannot release a statement until tomorrow. We have to wait for the heads to get here tomorrow, and then an official statement is going to be released. So as to where the whereabouts of the injured are, the whereabouts of those who committed the offence are right now, all that is still under investigation.
What about activity outside the prison? Have you seen a number of other correctional officers being sent in as reinforcements? Have the police been called in?
We took a drive to one of the hospitals where allegedly the inmates are, and the high police guard is actually around there. At the prison itself is really very, very quiet. Just a few emergent personnel still patrolling and some police, but really quiet, and cars that are coming there. Obviously visitors are being turned away, so it was more visitors coming to see maybe if their loved ones were still inside there, maybe to find out if their loved ones were killed, but all those who came have been turned away. But at the prison, really quiet and no activity as yet.
What do we know about St Albans Prison? I believe that this prison is fairly notorious for this kind of thing, that prisoners often attack their warders, and it's known as maybe the most difficult correctional facility to manage in the Eastern Cape.
That's definitely correct. If you remember that in 2013, there was a similar incident where 3 inmates died as well. So it's not the first for St Albans. I actually put a post on Facebook, and someone commented who actually worked there before that there's a lot of gang violence or alleged gang violence happening in the prison. So people really saying that for a long time this has been happening, and perhaps now people are going to wake up. The national heads are going to wake up and perhaps start doing something. So it's definitely not the first. In 2013, the 3 people did die, and now 3 more people have died again. Perhaps it's the wake-up call that this prison needs to step up security at this prison.
All right, so we're waiting for a statement from the Department of Correctional Facilities, and you say that that's probably likely only to come tomorrow, but I suppose nothing we can do at the moment. Lerato, thank you very much for joining us, and we look forward to chatting to you again. Hopefully you'll have a little bit more for us on this disturbing situation that's developed at St Albans Prison in Port Elizabeth. Lerato Thipa, thank you very much indeed. All right, the Hawks now have seized Mandrax tablets with a street value of over 3 million rand in the Western Cape. The Christmas Day bust happened after a man en route from Soweto to George was intercepted. Hawks spokesperson Lloyd Ramova says that they uncovered a false compartment containing about 75,000 Mandrax tablets. They also seized 11,000 rand in cash. The 45-year-old is expected to appear in court on Wednesday. Last month, 4 suspects from Gauteng were arrested near Vredenburg. Police found 168,000 tablets valued at approximately 7.5 million rand. The 4 are expected to appear in court on the 13th of January next year. Now, motorists have been